Holy shit.
Hey everybody, this is Fred Grace and I'm back, man. Check this out. I just did a recent podcast earlier today with my man Jak, and anyway, he was kind enough to invite me on his show, and we did a podcast on his podcast. So anyway, I'm going to put a link in the description and try and get you guys set up with that. Kind of a fascinating interview, even though we just like went everywhere. But watch, the next time we're going to get some topics down, and we're going to start walking through baby steps through all this fantastic information that is, it's nature, man, and it's all around you. And so I just wanted to put that out and feel the love, man. Feel the love. So right after this, we got more about NASA. And is it a front? Well, we're going to talk about that next. All right, we're back, man. So this is your red pill. If you made it to here, I'm going to red pill you, and we're going to open your eyes a little bit more. And this stuff's going to start making sense to you, and you're going to start to understand what's really going on. All right, so let's take a look at his. NASA is a front for a much bigger program. Okay, so there's a bigger program out there, and NASA is a front. Okay, so why and what am I talking about? What the hell am I talking about? Okay, so this is how it goes. There's a secret space program, and this program doesn't really use rockets. Okay, they got Elon Musk out there getting federal funds to use rockets and more deception. But the real fact of the matter is, there's a reason, because see, Russia was making space shuttles too, and they was using rockets, and we want that to go on. We want to deceive the other countries, because once you start tapping into the fourth state of matter known as the electromagnetic field, and you find out about levitation, then like the secret's out. You see what I'm saying? The secret's out. So it's not that hard. All you got to do is start looking into YouTube, and it took me several years. So let's just say I have my doctorates on this, and my PhD may not come from the university, but it comes from the University of Life. And there's things we can do to improve, but there's reasons why they're kept secret. So that's why I'm going to keep most of this secret, but I'm going to let you know the reason why we stopped doing space shuttles is because we started using the electromagnetic field. We're talking about TR-3B, Discraft, the Sky Dreadnoughts, and now the Iron Man program, which isn't really like a suit that clicks together like they show on TV, but it's more like the $1 million suit, just like Jackie Chan and shit. But this suit taps into the fourth state of matter, and it can levitate you and make you look like a Foo Fighter from back in the days. So you just be a little bright light, but that will be a person up there, and with a lot of abilities come with the fourth state of matter. Known phenomenon where you can, let's just say it's weird, so you could project a light through solids. Okay, so that's strange, isn't it? Okay, so let's keep going on. Most of this stuff, I just wanted to give a little plug out there to Billy Carson. Billy Carson's on Instagram, where he has millions of followers, and this is where I get this information from. This all comes from him and his station. Once again, the link will be right down there in the description. So let's keep rolling. We got planning to progress through private space companies. So NASA's a front for a much bigger program called the Secret Space Program, But now Trump wants to make it official and bring it out to where you could go down to the street and corner and you can join. Right next to the Marines will be the Space Force, or right next to the Air Force will be the Space Force. And they're always looking for top people in the field. So there's a reason why it's secret, and that's just like Cardi B was saying, where's my money? What are you doing with my money? Where's my money? Okay, because you're taking 40% of this lady's money. She has a right to know, so she could fill out a Freedom of Information Act and get anything from NASA, okay? But once they privatize it, once they make private space companies, Northrop Grumman, Lockheed Martin, Skunk Works, now it's you can't get that you can't get that information. You can't fill out a form and get it. So they privatized the space companies, okay? They didn't give them extraterrestrial technology. Well, maybe, but not the extraterrestrial you're thinking of. This is humans. These are people, okay? Everything else is breeding programs. So we have private space companies. Now, if I fill out a Freedom of Information Act and it goes to a corporation, that corporation just has to say, this is proprietary information. We don't discuss this with the public. This is our proprietary knowledge, and we serve the government on, so we're not gonna give you any information about it. However, much of this information has been leaked out through some whistleblowers, some truthers, and just people. And that's where we got the cover-ups versus the Freedom of Information Act, which we've already discussed. Now, private companies, they don't have to release the information. See, private space companies, private space. So that's what I want to do. That's what I'm trying to explain. And I want a publicly funded effort on the people's part, like people like me and you, citizens from around the world that want to donate and keep the information public. Okay, yes, we're gonna have proprietary information. However, we're gonna be able to say, this is what we built with the money, with your money, and this is the engine, and here's our reaction chamber, which is like a particle accelerator, but not like the one that collides. This is because those particles stay in the same, but ours spin. Okay, so I got the engine down. We can levitate using the electromagnetic field. We're tapping into this field. It's electric. It's throughout the universe, and we could go in hyperspeed. We're talking about anywhere in the world in 10, 12 minutes. So always keep that in mind. But we will actually, in this company, or yeah, because we're gonna have to incorporate, so I can't get sued. You could sue the company and the lawyers can handle that, but you can't take me down. So that's why we are gonna incorporate. Get it? All right. So anyway, yeah, gonna go get me a haircut here one day pretty soon. But so we covered it all, and it just goes like that, okay? And we want to make a craft. Probably the simplest craft would be like a sky dreadnought, and we're just get a tube, a metal tube, and maybe 2 to 3 people, maybe 4, maybe 10 could get in there, and we fire up our plasma generators, and we get the lift, and then we get them plasma generators so that they can get moving back and forth. And we can do all this and keep it open to the public, but only if the public invest in such an endeavor. So look, it don't take a lot, man. You can just do $1 $1, man, every month. And if you want to put $1 in and then next month, like stop it, that you can do that. It's okay. But if you want to invest like hundreds of millions, or you want me, and well, see, I'm the kind of guy I want a lot of money, okay? Because it was Rothschild said 200 billion is just a drop in the pond. So I want to be on that level, okay? So $20 million mansion down in Hollywood, that's the kind, and I want one here and there and here, and so we're gonna need hundreds and hundreds of millions if you want to go against the grain and take it away from the public. But if you want to go with the public, then you just kick down 5, 10, or 100,000 or a million or whatever you have, whatever's a nickel to you, you know what I mean? Just throw me a nickel, and it's not going to take that much, okay? This is like Back to the Future, and we can make a device that can blink out of time, in a sense. I know it sounds stupid, but you're just going to have to throw your dollar into the kitty. And then once we get this space program going, I'm going to take everybody that invested, and we're going to come out, and we're make a bigger craft, so like a bus, and we're come around, we're pick people up, and then I could take you to the top of the Himalayas, and then we'll do a selfie, and everybody take pictures, and then we're zip on over to wherever, another place, and we'll keep going all the way around the world, and everybody can take selfies in these beautiful, badass places. There's locations that we could find, and that will be great for photos, and then you could post that on your Facebook. So if you invest, you'll probably get a ride, and I don't care if you invest $1 or invest 5 million, because you're still going to be on that list, and at one point in time, we're going to come get you, and we're going to meet you somewhere, or we're going to use your influence and where you can petition for a spaceport, and then we'll branch out from there. After we get one vehicle, we'll go like many vehicles in different spaceports all around the globe, and then you could go get your buddies, and then you say, hey, let's go down to the spaceport, and we'll take because I got the gold card and platinum, I'm platinum, and I'll show them my card, and I'll give you a card, and then we'll go eat dinner on the dark side of the moon, or we'll go up to the moon. You see what I'm saying? Now, that's got to be awesome, because you're going to be taking pictures over there and then up there, and then we're going to take you back to Earth here, and then you could be able to upload your stuff on Facebook. It'll just be bad. But anyway, I just wanted to highlight, I did a podcast with a YouTuber named Jak, and he's a great host, man. He had me on for about 45 minutes. I'm gonna put the link down there. You're gonna be able to hear about this, and so I think we'll leave it at that, and check out my Patreon channel. I'm gonna put the link right down here. And don't forget to subscribe, and I'm always looking for the old, like, you don't have to share it to anybody, but just like it. But if you want to share it, share it. I'm out. This is Fred Grace, and we're going to make a private space program for the public. That's big. You should probably share it.